Hi y'all. Today I'm going to talk about email marketing and how to build an email list. If you haven't already, add build an email list to your to-do items for customer retention. If you've been in business for any length of time, you know it's not enough to get customers. You have to keep them coming back. Loyalty programs, special discounts, and impeccable customer service all contribute to customer retention. According to Invest, it costs 5 times more to acquire a new customer than to retain one. Litmus, the email testing service, estimates email marketing's return on investment at 38 to 1. $38 to every $1 spent on email marketing. It's hard to imagine a better return than that. So you definitely need to incorporate email marketing into your arsenal. Once you build an email list, you have a built-in group of customers and prospects who want to hear from you. You've been invited into their inbox, which gives you their full attention as they peruse your email. It reminds me of the days of door-to-door vacuum cleaner salesmen. They were always men when I was growing up. Once the man was in your home, it was much easier for the man to get you to buy the expensive vacuum cleaner. And they were always expensive. I watched my mother buy this huge, bulky, awful vacuum from such a man. And I'm not sure she would have bought that thing if he had not been in our home and it had just been on display in a store. As you build an email list, you get welcomed into more inboxes. And if your emails are effective, you build loyalty and sales and retain customers much more easily. But how do you build your list? How do you gather those names? Most people aren't going to just give you their email address. We're protective of our contact information, and we're not going to give it up without something in return. We all hate spam, so we guard our email addresses in order to avoid it. There are ways to gather email addresses legitimately and legally, and they're not overly difficult. You can gather them in person. Say you're at a conference. This is pre-COVID, and hopefully once we're finished with COVID, again, we'll have conferences and live shows and trade shows. If you're at an event representing your business and you have a special table or booth or display set up, put out a sign-up form and have people sign up for your email list. It is a little bit of a pain to have to enter them manually, but this is something, if you have a lot of them and you don't have time, this is something you could hire a virtual assistant to do. It's worth it also if it leads to sales. You can offer a discount. I see this all the time with online retailers. Give us your email address for 10% off your order, or sometimes even more than that. It works. I just about always do it. Yeah, the customer could take the discount and then go and unsubscribe, but either way, they've still bought from you. And even if they're not on your email list any longer, they know about you. So you have a chance again. Provide value to keep them interested and to keep them wanting to receive your email. Always add the forward to a friend link in your emails that you send out. This encourages folks to share, and it means a lot more if it's coming from a friend than if it's coming from a vendor. Put your sign-up lists everywhere. Put them in if you have a storefront, put them in your storefront, at your cash register. You could have an electronic device that lets the customers sign up, or you could, again, just take them manually. Put them on your website, put them on your social media, your social network profiles. Everywhere you can think of, put a sign up for your email list. Try giveaways or contests. Give us your email and you're entered to win. Give us your email and you might win a $500 Amazon gift card. And if they do that, they'll be engaged at least with your contest and with your giveaway. The most popular way to get emails is generally to use a lead magnet. A lead magnet is a free piece of content that you offer in return for the reader's email address. Some popular forms of lead magnets are checklists, guides, ebooks, how-tos, anything that just is a 1 or 2 page document. Sometimes they're longer, I guess, depending on your industry. But the reader must want it enough to give up their email address. Now, how do you use your lead magnet to build an email address? Start by asking yourself, what should my email magnet be, my lead magnet be? What is your customer's biggest problem? What can you solve? Let's say you're a garden store and you hear your customers day in, day out coming in and talking about how they can't keep the pests out of their tomato plants. So you know right there's a need, and there's an itch, and there's a genuine irritation point. So you could write a guide, a 1 or 2 page guide to eliminating pests in your garden. And your tomato gardeners will definitely give you their email address and sign up to receive that. Make your lead magnet specific. You're not trying to save the world here. You're not trying to be everything to everybody. Solve one specific problem and solve it well. You can offer multiple lead magnets for different interests. So for example, if you're the same gardening store, let's say that you have a lot of customers interested in classes on composting. So create a lead magnet about composting, the best compost bin, or how to build your own compost bin, or I don't compost, so I don't know, but you can get the idea. Be sure your lead magnet looks professional. If you have to hire a graphic designer to lay this thing out, do it. You don't want something that looks like it was prepared in Word. Ask your designer to save it as a PDF. That makes it easy for it to be downloaded, and it preserves the layout as it's been done. Post offers for your free tip sheet on all your social media profiles. On Twitter, you can pin your tweet. You can pin a tweet to the top of your timeline so that every time someone hits your profile, they'll see that first tweet as, I'm solving your problem, give me your email address, basically. Get those squirrels out of your tomatoes, and here's how. You'll need to include a link to what is called a landing page. Now, a landing page is different than your home page. It's different than the home page of your website. You might think that the best place to send your reader is your home page. It's not. You are trying to close a sale or get a conversion. What that conversion is an email sign up. You need a page that's dedicated to only that purpose. Landing pages have one purpose and one purpose only, and they have one call to action. It's not sign up for my email and come visit the store. It's just sign up for my email or come visit the store. Make your page simple and attractive. I'm going to show you an example or two of some great landing pages that convert well. Use the same graphics and headline. So if you've run an ad, say on Facebook, use the same image, the same graphics, and the same headline as you have on your form or whatever you have posted to try to draw the readers to your landing page. Make the copy on your landing page short and focused on benefits, not features, not things that you think are great, but things that your customers need. By now, you're probably asking, how do I do all this? You're not going to do it in Gmail. You need an email service provider. And there are many of them. The one I would probably start with if you're just getting started is MailChimp. They have a free account and I believe it is up to 2,000 contacts. So you can use MailChimp free of charge, and it will do whatever you need it to do. What will happen is that it will generate a form. It will let you generate a form, and you can paste it into your website, and then MailChimp will automatically collect the email addresses, put them on your list for you, and manage that list for you. It's great. You don't have to manage it yourself. It's It's very easy to handle. Now, for your landing page, you can do one of two things. You can build your own custom page. If you use WordPress, you've probably got, or you may, depending on your theme, have a landing page template. A template that is a blank page that has nothing else on the page, that just lets you do whatever you want with the page. And you can design your own custom landing page if you want. That's what I do with my landing pages. If you don't have that ability, or you do not have time, you don't want to fool with it, there are a couple of services that will create landing page templates for you and make it very easy. ConvertKit is convertkit.com, is an email service provider, and they also provide landing pages. Lead Pages is a dedicated landing page solution, and it works great. I've used it before in the past. Once the user completes the form, the service delivers the lead magnet and adds the user to your list. And you can even tag your users depending on which lead magnet they responded to. It's nice to know that you can build your email list while you sleep. If you're not collecting email addresses now, the best time was yesterday, and the second best time is start today. Here's a great example of a great email capture and a very nice landing page. This is from StoryBrand. I mentioned them in the blog post. And this is a Facebook ad. And here's the image. And then if I click sign up, it takes me to this landing page. And there's a video, which is, there's no sound, but there's a video and the chat. So as I scroll down, again, these are benefits here. Deliver results for your clients, avoid burnout and scale up, become the go-to business coach. All of these are explicit benefits for the reader, and there are 3 different videos here to watch. Get free access. So this is a video series that you can watch for free, and if I click on it, it's just collecting my first name, last name, and email. And keep scrolling through the landing page. Now you notice once you get to this point, the call to action is get certified. They have a certification program for business coaches. That is a very excellent. It's an excellent program, and it's not cheap. So this is what a landing page looks like, and it's there's a lot of copy, but it's all very well written, and it is very benefits focused. Here's one more lead magnet example. Cardell Media. Free book for business owners, 77 ways to get more customers. Now if I click here, I go to a landing page, and it tells you, it adds the subhead here, and it tells you a little bit more about the free book. And then you've got a great big call to action button. And when I click on this, there's my form. So I can fill that in, and I'll get my free book. So that's a great lead magnet. That's a book that sounds like it has some great benefits. Well, I hope you learned a little bit about email marketing, and I hope you're ready to try it. I'd love for you to follow me online. Twitter is Beth G. Sanders. Instagram is Beth G. Sanders Online. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you next week.